Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're feeling really well today and having a lovely day. Today I want to talk to you about how do you know if you are a twin flame. Now I only know myself because it is a spiritual energy that is a higher self, that is a higher being within, you know, the spiritual body that actually makes a connection. So once as a twin flame connection has been reached on a spiritual level, usually it's only felt on a spiritual level. However, one of the people out of the twin flame can actually be higher evolved than the other. So that means they've been working on the spirituality, they've been opening chakra systems, and they've actually tapped into their higher self frequency twin flame. So this is like we have veils of illusion that separate the twin flame from us feeling it on the physical level once we're in karmic relationships and we're having relationships of soul growth and being able to live our own lives in our own way of what we've agreed to do. However, the veils then once any one of the twin souls start doing any sort of spiritual work, that then starts to remove the veils, so they are then able to feel their higher self, spiritual self. So when you've experienced a twin flame connection on a spiritual level, you know that there is no question of what is it. So what do you feel first and foremost is you feel a divine unconditional love that is, like I say, is your being. So you've got to realize that your twin flame is also you. So the spiritual being that you feel is absolute unconditional love. The second part is you absolutely gain peace of mind. So you feel like all the dramas in the world, all the people that have got this and that to say, you're just not interested anymore. You actually come completely away from that because you're on a spiritual path. And your spiritual path is not bothered about any of that. It's not bothered about, you know, it's not bothered about any drama, any gossip. It's not bothered about absolutely anything to do on that level, because like I say, we are here for a purpose, we're here for a reason, and it's not gossip and drama and things like that. So how do you know that you're a twin flame? Is you feel the energy connect and you feel it. It feels separate from yourself and it feels like then it merges together as one. And you could be on the other end of the earth and you would still feel that spirit connect. It's very like, I don't know, like for me when it first started happening, it was like, I don't even like ghosts or spirits or out like that. And then all of a sudden I've got like this spirit energy that is around me that I can actually feel, and it feels like it's very you know, it's just unconditional love. That's all it is. It is the purest unconditional love that you could ever wish to feel. Now I've always known all my life that that there was something else. There was something else missing, that my soul was always constantly crying in separation. There's no ifs or buts about it. Like I said, no matter who I were with, what I were doing, it would always lead me back to that wanting to like sing your heart out, sing your soul out, cry your eyes out, feel that emptiness, you know, that sort of thing. So when it connects on a higher self level, there, like I said, there is no question of what is this. You know immediately this is my twin flame, and you know that it's connected on that level. And it's funny because it can be funny things like yesterday I had to go to the dentist and I had to have a tooth out, and I'm thinking, how does this affect my twin flame? Because we are one and they feel each other's pain. So yes, the karmic probably hadn't even got a clue that they've got a twin flame, but the higher self does. And I laid back in the dentist chair and it was so funny. because as soon as I lay back in the dentist chair, the first thought is, oh my God, can you imagine if the karma kids just like sat there watching telly and all of a sudden they are actually feeling like they're having a tooth out. And I was thinking, but I am the one that can have the anaesthetic, but the person on the 3D can't. So how would that affect? And because it is on a spiritual level, it's the spirit that has definitely connected, and I know that. So when I was laid in the chair, the spirit was laughing. It's almost as if, because it is, like I say, it is a twin flame, it is your energy, it were laughing non-stop, and I couldn't control my laughter, because I don't even think the higher self that's connected didn't know what were going to happen with the tooth being took out. So it's because it's only the last couple of years that this has connected fully, and it was just like, oh my gosh. So I lays back in the chair in fits of laughter. I had to explain to the dentist, I'm really sorry that I am laughing so much. It's just my nerves. I get really nervous when I'm actually having a tooth out. But my spirit was laughing non-stop. I couldn't stop it. I just could not stop my spirit. And I'm feeling like I'm having a heart attack at the same time as I was just in absolute fits of laughter. And then the dentist come really close to my face. And as he did, it felt like something fell down my throat. And I literally spat at the dentist man, and his face was covered in spit. He had to move away, and he was in absolute disgust. All his face, because I'd covered it in absolute spit. So not only was I laughing because my twin flame is connected on a higher level, then I'm having a tooth out with my twin flame because we are one, so they are going to feel the tooth being pulled. But then I'd got the dentist man who'd got his face in my face, and I've now spit all over him. And he was so angry when he looked away from me. And I said, look, I'm really sorry about this. However, you did drop something down my throat that caused that reaction for me to just like spit all over you. And I just were like, oh my gosh, this is horrendous. So yeah, so I don't know how that works. I really don't. But what I do know is the spiritual energy is with you all the time. It's with you 24/7. It can't leave you because it is you. But not only that, when you're in them sort of situations, that's when it does like sort of make you laugh, because I'm trying to balance it on a normal going to the dentist kind of physical level, knowing that the spirit energy of my twin flame is also connected, but then knowing I'm going to go through a real lot of pain here and what's going to happen to like my twin flame, like, because twin flames do feel each other's pain, and they might think they've got their own pain, but it's come from something else, something they're doing. But these sort of things are connected, and they're connected as one. And when you do meet twin flames, you can actually feel their energies. You feel it because they've awakened their spiritual being. They've awakened their spirit energy. So it's fully awakened. But yeah, I'm learning myself about twin flames, about what happens when something happens to the other one, especially now I'm connected to the higher self. Now the higher self does stop me doing things, you know, if I go to do something that's like, I don't know, like if I got to step out onto the road and a car's going, it'll pull you back. It pulls you straight back, and things like that. And like I say, you know, there's been certain times when like somebody put some bin liners above my head, and it rained in like a garden centre where I was working, and just as the bin liner was about to give way with all this rain, and it came down in such a foot, I was pushed forward, and leant forward, and the bin liner gave way, and it just poured all the way down the back of me. But it would have really, really hurt me if it had hit me. And the energy, you feel the energy just go whew, like that. I'm pushed forward, the bin liner absolutely gives way at the back of me, as if I've just been pushed out of the way to avoid me getting caught in all that water. And people who were sat there were looking at the bin liner giving way, knowing that immediately that was going to happen. But yeah, and it just moved you out of the way. So like I say, we are connected. You do know it from them sort of experiences, so guys, it's not just a physical. You've got to remember, this is a spiritual, and you feel their energy. You feel that love. You feel that you can physically have making love sessions with an energy of a twin flame. And yeah, I will talk about that in other videos, because it can be in your dreams, it can be when you're awake, and it is something that I will be discussing in other videos. So please do like, please subscribe, please smash a big thumbs up, and I look forward to seeing you in another video. Take care for now. Bye bye.